Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. Please don't break. Please don't break. For the love of God. That's all I want. Why can't I just have things that make me happy? A break. It says we're excellent, but that doesn't mean shit. Am I right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Still says it's okay. No. It appears to be okay. Oh, wait. For a second. I'm listening to the chatter. Do I look like an asshole in this hat? I feel like I do. That appears to be doing okay. Should I have saves enabled? Achievement? Oh, achievement unlocked. Oh, you can't see it. I have not played this before. Jackets and stuff. Oh, shit. I have not. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let me know if it just, like, completely takes a crap and breaks. The end is never, the end is loading. Haha! Oh my god. I feel like I look like an idiot in this hat.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Living the dream, Stanley
was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Oh no,
Shocked,
no.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Now I'm in control. Can I do anything? Oh, don't make that noise, laptop. Oh. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where are they? So why do some people have actual offices and some people don't?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I listen to him? I'll listen to him this time. Go through the door, you
Yet
idiot.
there was not a single person here either.
Damn it.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
We're broke Wednesdays. Termination Tuesdays. Financial panic meeting. Rest in peace, Franz. Everyone is unique. What is hot? Stripes? Colored in segment? Pie? The stock market is somewhere here. Graphs about things and money. What do people want? Mike James got fired. A lot of percent. Space between the teenagers. Size of demographic. If you ever find yourself... okay, whatever. Just go to find my boss's office. Let me in the broom closet. Ah!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Fight me, narrator. Maybe there is something in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make,
Termination
no path to
Tuesday
follow,
was a
just an empty
massive
broom
step
closet.
down.
No reason to still be here.
Taco Tuesday is the best kind of day. I didn't even listen to the narrator. I just left.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, we'll listen to him for now. Okay, can't go through there. Ooh, fancy. Executive bathroom. Alright. Quick, let me in here. Damn it. I don't have a body.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Why would you have a
What he
picture
could
of
not
that?
have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had
Keypad.
been keeping
Got
from
it.
him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret
Jesus.
PIN number. 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code
I'm a
by sheer luck.
genius.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Cool. Whoa. Oh, it's really dark. Oh my god, this looks like it's gonna kill me. Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Oh yeah?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Why
did he
is my
feel this
job that?
now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
Brainwashing.
question would not go unanswered for long.
Wait, what? How does that make any sense?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Hello. Mind control. Quick.
The
push
lights
button.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Nope. I'm out. Oh shit. Okay, fine. How far down do you think that goes? Can I... How far up does it go? Oh Jesus, what? Can I fall off? I don't think so. Oh, there's a button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore
Fired.
the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to
Where's
images
my
on a
screen?
screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom
that
meant
one?
nothing.
Where am I? That's exactly. It's dramatic. Oh, which one's me? 427. Oh, there it is. That one in the middle. Right there. There's my office. Or wait, is that here? I can't tell.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Probably.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh my god.
No.
No.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in
Oh my
someone
God.
else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Apparently.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Is there a floor there? Oh my god.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
I want
this
to
very
leave.
place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
What if
over
I
another
just...
human
Oh,
life.
there's a
For
floor?
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What? I've been playing this game for 5 minutes. And I'm already dealing with mind control? I don't understand. Five. Facility power, oh my god.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
What if I don't want to? Whoop!
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Maybe.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Okay.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this
What if I
pertinent,
just leave while he's talking?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated
Oh,
the
of
network's
course.
emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
die.
nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Where's the-
eliminating the entire
How do
complex.
I run?
How long until detonation then?
One.
Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time
God,
left
shut
to
up.
enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes
be an
off.
asshole.
But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
Where's the number
about
3?
me. Where we're going.
Shut
what all
up.
this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers
I don't
are?
think this is actually doing
A
anything.
moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Oh, shut up.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Man.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
Why?
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell
course.
it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing
Thanks.
buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Awesome.
Other times,
kind.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a
Fucked
crisp.
up. I know I fucked
I have
up.
to say this, though.
Look, I
this
pushed all the
version of
num-
events has been rather
Great.
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the
Push
next
all
go
of the
around
buttons.
will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Okay.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Damn it.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're
Yes.
going or what you're supposed to be
Yes.
doing right now?
Maybe.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Well,
I
duh.
mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen,
Off,
clicking
off.
on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these
Push
colored
all
ones.
the
Or maybe
buttons.
this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me.
Maybe.
Why would you think that, Stanley?
5.
That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No, leave me alone. Let me out.
Stanley.
Oh my god.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene
Yeah, I didn't
because
pay
I want to watch
attention.
you for every moment
You're
that
correct.
you're powerless.
What's it say?
To see you
2
made
purple, 3
humble.
blue, red.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Shut
you wanted
up,
to
you
control
stupid
this
narrator.
world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
Goodbye,
you
employee
can't.
427.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to
What? I'm just gonna
pieces.
see what happens
Will
if
you
I
cling
blow up.
desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
And yellow.
Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same.
We'll
to me,
eventually
all a part of
have
the
to go
joke.
through this again,
And
I'm
believe
sure.
me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Alright, cool. Huh. Well, I already died. It happens. Red 1, purple 2, blue 3, yellow 4. Okay. Well, I know for next time. Oh, jeez. Let's go. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps he had
okay.
simply missed a memo.
I gotcha. Thank you, fruitcake. Oh, shit, I wasn't listening. We're just gonna ignore the guy this time. Because he's useless. All he does is make fun of you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe I do.
Ah, yes, truly a room
I
worth
get a drink?
admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to
Listen.
spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully
You
constructed room.
Snarky.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Whoops.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, okay. Bye, fruitcake. Have a good evening.
And so he detoured
Oh,
through the
jeez,
maintenance
I
section,
didn't want to do this.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope. Fuck you.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Yeah,
he
you're
wanted
right.
to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
You don't sound very positive. I don't want to follow your instructions. But I guess I have to.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Are you sure?
No.
I
not
hate
the
you.
right.
I hate
Why
you.
would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
This jerk.
Now, let's see. We
Doesn't
went
even know
down,
what's going
right,
on.
Left, down, left, right.
The hell?
Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure? I don't believe you. Why does this truck have its lights on? Excuse me, with the owner of the white van. Please go turn your lights off. It's unnecessary. Oh my god, we're back.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all
I was
a
already
spoiler.
here.
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Haha,
The story
I
completely
fucked it up.
unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Damn it. This narrator is being mean to me and he doesn't even know what's going on. I'm just not
All
gonna-
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Go to the door.
When Stanley...
my God.
Wait, what? No, I
You
restarted.
fucked it up,
I swear, I
narrator.
definitely restarted the
Where'd it
game
go,
over,
idiot?
completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move
No.
the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Man, what do you know? You don't know shit. Stupid idiot. Oh my god. This is like that old Windows screensaver that was the maze. That's what it feels like. Oh, Jesus. Well, that wasn't correct.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
You
I can
wrote
promise
it.
you there definitely was a story here before.
I hate you.
Do we need to restart the game again?
Nah, it's fine.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Well, wait. What did I just find, you idiot? Whoops. I almost accidentally banned someone.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Listen, dude.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Go.
a memo.
Now. Oh, great. Now there's no
Okay,
doors.
yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
What the hell
it's
did you
possible
do?
The story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction
Man,
and see if we missed
This
anything?
dummy. Can't even get his own story right. Oh my god, go through the door. So
Aha!
hostile.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
This is a magical building.
No, wait. Never mind.
Oh my
Not
God.
the story. Okay, let's head back the other way
You
and
got me
retrace our
lost.
steps.
Oh, what is this? What is
Now
this?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Well, how would
don't
I
think
know?
so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you
Yes,
know
I
what?
remember.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be
Oh,
doing,
of course you did.
how about this? You win!
Yes.
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and
Yeah,
it
I
really
did.
paid off.
Where'd the
So,
door go?
good job.
The door is gone.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people
No,
win
you
fair
blew
and
me up
square,
in the first
and this
10
was
minutes.
not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you know what you're doing. This isn't the way we went all the other times. Oh, jeez, I can't get through the door.
You
Oh my
see,
God.
the line knows where the story is. It's over in
Wait.
this direction.
Wait.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
To Destiny.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the
Don't
story
try to get all
of no
deep with
destination
me.
still a story?
Whee!
Simply by the act of moving
Alright,
forward,
alright.
are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured
What?
into
Okay,
being
I can't do
via
that.
the very
Parkour!
manifestation of the nature of
Jesus.
life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang
Hold on.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not
Yeah,
sure
you
where I
are
was going
weird.
with all that.
Okay.
You know
We're
what?
back on track.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, perfect. Alright, alright. Oh, jeez. No, I can't do that. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, zigzag. Well, I missed the door. Oh, I missed it again. There we go. Monthly ledgers, corporate balances. Go around the thing. Go.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley,
Yes.
this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it
believe you.
carefully. You
Goodbye.
won't want to miss anything.
Listen, I don't believe you. Did I say that already? Oh, what the
Wait,
hell?
We're back at the office? No.
Yeah, 'cause your adventure line's a piece of
Line,
crap.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
Oh, the
story.
line is sentient?
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Again with this
no,
shit.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No! Damn it. Oh, fuck this.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
You
We're
haven't done
intelligent
anything
people,
for
right?
me.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure. Fuck Sousa.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path.
Listen,
a new
narrator, I
story.
don't
Well, it
like
could
you,
be anything.
so...
What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
All I'm
Use your
doing is walking in
imagination.
a square.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Are you?
Oh, no, not
good
you
God.
again. Stanley,
The line
I'd
is
also
drunk.
like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh my god. I like how it, like, broke the ceiling. Oh, what?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a
Perfect, I
minute.
already was.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
I'm sorry,
And since
what?
the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh, what the shit?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me
Deviate from maintenance
that's what this
room.
is? It's
First
all one
restart.
giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game
Aimless wandering.
8 times? That's really how all this
End up
goes?
in another building.
It's all
Nonsense philosophy.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
No,
Then what?
don't. I'm
Am I
reading
just
this.
supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to
The
forget?
game restarts on its
My
own.
mind goes blank simply because it's written here on
Find
this
the
this
line.
thing, wall.
Attempt
Well,
to make up a
who
story.
consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get
Find
a
a
say in all
bookstore.
of this? Is it really? No, it
I
can't be.
die!
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's
Let
going
me
on.
out. I don't want
I
to
don't want to
die.
be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Alright,
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? something
you
happen?
don't even have a body. Stop acting like this is a
So,
team effort. You've ruined
okay.
my life.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of
Sit down on
story.
the
Wouldn't
chair.
you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life
Yeah.
is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Oh my
Eventually.
god.
Well, in the meantime, if
Oh my god. Oh god. Great. Oh, now it's not even loading. Come on. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. Can I call? Emergency. I'm stuck in this damn building.
all of his co-workers were
Oh
gone,
my god.
what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I hate
Perhaps he
you.
had simply missed a memo. When Stanley
Nope.
came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Ooh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired
You know
years
what?
ago.
Shut up. Oh, sweet. Wait. Do not jump from the cargo lift. Will cause death. Will cause death if you jump. Penalty for jumping along with death is $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I don't want to die
I
yet.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
It's all what you
Someone
want
you've
me
been
to do.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
You're not my real
I'm
mom.
not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who the heck is that? Don't try to
This
guilt
is
me.
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Who?
To let her back
Who
into
is
your
her?
life. She's been waiting.
Oh my god, what?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To
No.
reach out to her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Damn right I
But that
did.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Sounds like you don't have a good
It's
grip on your
definitely here,
story.
clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand.
My wife?
How
I'm
on earth are you
married?
making meaningful choices? What did you...
I was
Wait a
not
second.
aware of that.
Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real
What?
person.
Yes.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think
Hello.
I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
Thank you.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
I don't want
Please
to.
observe this helpful
No.
instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part
I'm
of
actually
being
surprised
a real
that was
person.
a real option to
But if
unplug
used
it.
incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous.
That's pretty funny.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Steven!
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here,
Stephen,
the real
which choice
world
would you
makes
make?
sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Conform.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought,
What?
then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
I-
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember
so
that in
that
the
one.
vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time,
Awesome.
your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
What
You
the
may
hell
have
is this
noticed
shit?
that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative
Danger-
contradiction.
danger
But
everywhere.
Not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Yeah. Oh my god, again.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the
Wait.
platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately,
Can't
it seems
control
this
me.
place is not well equipped to deal
How do
with
I
reality.
jump? Fine. Haha! Damn it. Can I have the music again?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Well,
that means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
do I listen to him? Fine.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Tips for not
disbelief,
getting fired.
Stanley
Talk
decided
less.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping
Don't
he might
get
find an
fired.
answer there.
Pro tips. Oh, come on. Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Again with this nonsense. That's not the same office.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Why did the room change?
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He
Night
had seen
Shark
it on his boss's
115.
computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the
Escape.
courage to face the unknown.
Alright, I'll do that.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Am I supposed to do it? What was it? Night Shark 115. I said it. Please let me in.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
I already said it.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did
I
you?
said it.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't
Just
get
open
on with
the
the
door
story.
for me,
This
damn
is
it.
a crucial step.
I don't believe you. Night Shark 115. Let me.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it?
Correct.
But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
Stanley
He
doesn't
knows
do
what
shit.
it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done
don't
whatever the
need you
hell you
lecturing
wanted over
me.
there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
What the heck?
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
All right.
doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would.
What the hell?
That means choosing responsibly
God.
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
I tried.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stop screwing this up, narrator.
Yet there was not a single person
Yeah,
here
yeah.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I'm done.
quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Let me
Just
out.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley
Obviously
came
not.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Screw you!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh my god. Haha, I broke
I can't
everything.
believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Just to make
what did
you
you think
angry.
was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage?
Hilarious.
It's worthless now.
Not
And what am I supposed to
cost-efficient.
do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Get
To know
Chris
that my
out of the
story is now
broom closet.
incorrect?
See, I
How
knew
can
there was a
go back
reason
to
the
that?
broom closet
I
could be
can't erase
opened.
that knowledge. I'll have to live with it
Chris
forever.
is in there.
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my
Fire
work?
paper guy.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do
Hire somebody to
No, I
fire
have
the
to.
papers.
I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Okay, whatever.
I have to.
Complete today's unfinished. Listen, I'm trying to read that. Reflect. Go into the broom closet. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you
Don't
were
act
so
so
clever.
upset.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
But I'm not
He
Stanley.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Does he?
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
You're a child.
my story.
Quick, let me into the ceiling.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it.
I
There was a
did.
hole
It
underground
kept
facility.
breaking.
You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so
know.
perfect.
You didn't.
I
You
worked so
killed me.
hard on it. I tried so hard.
When
Oh,
Stanley came to a
Jesus
set
Christ,
of 2
what?
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hello. Stanley's not moving.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end!
I need you to walk through the door. Are you
No,
listening
I'm
to
not
me?
done yet. There's gotta be
Can you hear
more.
me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you.
Ha,
to make a
see, I was
decision.
more fun.
It
Stanley
cannot
just
exist
stands
without
there
you.
like
Do
an
you
idiot.
understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work
Yeah, you
together.
can.
I'll accept
And you'll
whatever
get yelled
you
at
do.
forever.
I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
How old is Stanley?
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
No.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
I agree.
That's all right.
It's cool.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Oh my god, I'm trapped in here
Take
too.
as much time as you need.
Stanley, you dummy. I'm back. Wait. That was not the right. Oh.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
What? Well, that's not good. Damn it. Hey, look. I did something. Didn't do anything else, but whatever. Where'd the narrator go?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
If I listen, I just want to go through the escape route. That's all I've been trying to do.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Chris, are you in
no.
here?
Oh, no,
Chris,
not again. I
where
won't
are
be part
you?
of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just
Chris.
going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I wanted to find Chris. They said he was in the broom closet. Chris is in the ceiling. Or dead.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. Wait. How do I get to the escape route? I don't remember now. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, hey, Chris. Oh, stay there? Damn it. Damn it. Can I get back in? Shit. I messed up. Damn it. Well, there's another
But
car with
Stanley
the
just
light on.
couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post
Dang
during
it.
work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Ooh.
All of my co-workers blinking
Wait.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no
It
reason
happens
at all.
sometimes.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he
Exit.
began to make other strange
Wait,
observations.
I was already here.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
You're
Why
right.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yes,
Were
I've
they
been
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
I thought it
He
was a
just hadn't
hamster in a
found the
bowl of
words for it.
cereal.
I'm dreaming! He yelled.
I didn't
This
know
is all
that.
a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer,
I
an
don't
explanation.
think that's true.
His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Wait.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
Damn
crazy
it, I
after
fucked
all.
this all up.
And he thought to himself,
Quick, restart.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
Customers will never
he imagined himself
understand
flying
shit read.
and began to gently
What?
float
Oh,
above
Jesus,
the
I'm
ground.
flying.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
Yeah, you
thinking?
stupid narrator, get out.
Now the voice was describing
I just want to
itself being
leave.
considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm
Alright, this
dreaming
is
about
getting a
a
little
voice
too deep.
describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
Can I get in this car?
the truth was that, of
I want
course,
to leave.
this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for
Listen,
certain,
you already
beyond a
said,
doubt,
please let
that
me
this
out.
was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently,
Hey,
and he
Nathan.
invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
I'm assuming that's Nathan.
press of the
It's the same
mattress on
name.
his back.
It's the same username.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
How are you doing?
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Wait,
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
It's not all I want.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Yeah, let me go see my
life
wife.
is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Yay! I was right. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, God damn it.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Oh,
I must
God,
be.
panic
Can anyone
mode.
hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, okay.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
No.
Mariella woke
Right.
up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her
Oh,
walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Yeah, it seems
This
to be
much
doing
she
okay on
knew.
this end.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
Awesome.
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Thanks, Mariella. Thanks for all your help. Oh my God, again with this shit. Just click everything. Alright.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
damn it.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, we're gonna do this time.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yeah,
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay, I'm done relaxing.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Cool. Now I can escape. It's a death elevator. Loading. Woo. All right. This
Stanley
time.
walked straight ahead through the large door that
Haha,
read
nope.
Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
We'll see about that.
The door
That's
behind him was
Susan,
not
yeah.
shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, I am. I've already died like 3 times. Oh, Jesus. Not dead. I'm alive. Oh my god.
As the
what?
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley
Let me
can't
out.
see the bigger picture.
I'm gonna
he
die.
doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent
No.
end to his brief and shallow
No!
life. Farewell, Stanley.
Shut up, narrator. You don't care. Oh god.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Well, if it was instant. What? Wait, what?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Yo.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know. It's been.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless,
OMG.
making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit
What?
start?
I'm pretty sure I'm alive. Stanley's computer. Office layout. The office. Button sounds. Do, do, do. This is a nice museum. Boss's office. I only saw one of those. This is a weird area. Oh, what is this?
Stanley came to the lift, he
Huh.
drove upward to the power source at the top of the facility.
How do I get out of here? Freedom, Andy. Freedom? What? Ooh. Levers. Damn it. The game is now paused. Oh, there's the phone. Oh. Okay, nothing happens. Hello, is there a tour guide that can tell me how to get out of here? Warzone? What's this, Tron? There's a skeleton inside you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Thanks and goodbye. Okay. Hey, there's my office. There's another office. Oh my god, just let me out. What? Oh my god, how do I escape? Escape. Oh. Excuse me, can I leave? There, the door's gone. Oh, oh. Already been in here. Can I make a phone call? Oh my god. Oh. Where was that?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Please let me out.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push
I'm
escape
listening.
and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now.
Don't let them die again.
Choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Great. How many different endings have I found? Quite a few. I guess a better question is how many are there? Is this ever... Hello? Do I need... Wait, am I actually supposed to quit? But nothing's happening. A lot more than I found. Do I quit? Or do... Great. I probably just fucked that up. Oh, jeez. Oh.
This is the story of a man
God,
named
no.
Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Just goes to show my
And although
luck.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
I totally missed that, sorry. Please let me out. Well, he's not narrating for me. So I think it's supposed to do that?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
How do I
and
get back to
Stanley
the
knew
phone?
it perfectly well. Perhaps
How do
he
I
wanted
see
to
my
stop by
wife?
the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
think I've
door,
gone this way.
and got back on track.
Whoa!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Dang
up
it.
to his
See,
boss's
okay,
office,
so that's the
hoping he
boarded
might
up.
find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know what to do. I've already done this. Maybe I can try not to explode this time.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by
Yes.
now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Where'd my little cursor go? No. My little button went away. Oh my god. Damn it. How come I can't get the 4? 2, 8, 6. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Let's see if I can do this. That makes sense. Damn it. Excuse me, narrator. Oh, the passage is already open. I'm stupid. Eight, 8. Oh my god, I should just pay attention to you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to put this right in front of me now. Dang it! I'm gonna pay very close attention to that now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Damn it, Stanley.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
You know.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle...
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Yes.
He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yeah.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Stanley's kind of an asshole.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
I was gonna save my
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Whatever.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This
How long
was
have I
exactly
been in
the
there?
way right now that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. Cool, of course.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Isn't there a way to,
What could
like,
it
get
mean?
out here?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Quick, let me over the... Okay, whatever.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know which way to go now. What have I not done? Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Which way did I go last time? I ended up going the right way. That makes sense. We'll just listen for now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh my
Here's
god,
the
what?
door, just go.
Hold on. Okay, whatever. He told me to just go. I don't want to keep going this way. Eight. Okay. Let's see if I can get it to work. Whoops.
8.
Achievement. Okay. That's such a weird picture to have on your wall. I don't want to go this way again. Fine.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We've already gone that way. There's nothing to do there, I think. I guess we'll see if we can stop the thing from exploding this time.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
when did this game come out?
Monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I can't remember.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Listen,
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Red.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Blue is 3, but that doesn't mean shit.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh my god.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
What does that mean?
This version of events has been rather amusing.
What the
Watching
hell?
you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite
Red.
rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Damn it.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Thanks.
Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Fuck.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button,
Shut up.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Man, I'm gonna die
These
again.
numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Red.
Why would you think that, Stanley? that this video game can be beaten, won, sold?
Console
Do you
disabled.
have
Enable
any
backup
idea
power
what
to
your
act.
purpose in
What
this
the
place is?
Shoot.
But you really believe there's an answer?
Yes.
How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately
A
for
million.
a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go
you don't have
off
to be
each time
so
you
rude.
fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of
That's not
fire
going
and
up
metal
here.
over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again.
Listen, I have 40 seconds
And
left.
Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
Doors are
seconds until a big
closed.
boom. and
Oh
then
my
nothing.
God.
No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? or will you
Okay,
let it
that
go
didn't do
peacefully?
shit.
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me.
What about-
All a part of the
Push
joke.
all the buttons.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Alright. Died again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my God, shut up.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I want to get back to the elevator thing. The
When
maintenance
Stanley
area.
came to a set of 2 open doors, this was
But
not
I
the correct
don't
way to the meeting
remember
room,
how to
and
get
Stanley knew
there.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
I went this
first
way.
open door on his left.
The door is just an invisible wall. What?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy,
Well, I almost
really, I'm
fell off.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting,
Ah,
Stanley.
yes, let's answer the
Someone
phone
you've
call for my
forgotten
wife.
about. Please,
Since
stop
I
trying to
unplugged
make
the
every
phone
decision
earlier.
by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Yeah, okay.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Why haven't?
She's
Why
been
did I let her
waiting.
out of my life?
That's
All
her,
right, I'll
Stanley.
answer. Hello, dear.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. Oh,
You can't escape self-destruct. Okay.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Gotcha.
I don't have a wife.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to
Shout
make
out
a
to
point here,
Google.
Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
That I'm lonely?
Let me show you what's really going on here.
Oh my god. I don't. What if I? No.
Sorry.
Damn
but you're
it.
in my story now.
426. Shit. What? Why can't I can't even get in the bedroom?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press O on your keyboard. Wait. 0.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential
Hello,
nature
dear.
of his existence.
We don't even have an oven.
Look at him there, pushing buttons,
Ugh.
doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh my
Now
god.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
Let me out.
Now he's coming back to work.
You're
One
not
might
my
even
real
feel
wife.
Sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No.
But in his
It's
mind,
true.
in his mind, he can go
fine.
on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 5 to... Oh, is that the TV?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Oh.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he
There's a
called
game
it
with a baby?
the Stanley Parable.
I have kids? But I don't even have a wife.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so
I don't believe they're
he
real.
relived it again, and then again, and again, over and
God.
over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that
My
he might
imaginary
always
wife
feel
and kids.
this free. Surely there's an answer down some new
Horrible.
path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you.
But there is no
oh,
answer.
shit, my wife
How
is
could
gone.
there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more
Please let
invested
me
he
out.
gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Haha, I won't. Is anything gonna happen?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How
No,
can
I just
tell
got
him in a way
bored.
that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Well, I
How
have
can
no
I get him to see
family,
what I
apparently,
see? How
so-
can I make him look at himself?
Press 1 to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I...
Well, my wife isn't real and I just died. So it's been kind of a shocking existence. Good God.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders
Ooh,
stopped coming
true.
in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No.
Phone call.
No, the orders were still missing.
Yeah, it does.
For now.
Actually, I kind of want to do it. I want to quit and see what happens. Ooh, close your door.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had
Stanley is
years
crazy.
gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Did I die again? Great. Oh, shit. I was kidding. I didn't want to do that again. Okay.
Stanley simply couldn't handle the
No.
pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon,
I made a
very
mistake.
soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Oh, I don't care.
Here it comes.
Oh, what time is it? 10? Almost 10? I don't know what else.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah, I can't see anything out the windows.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I am...
This was not the correct way
Yeah,
to the meeting
yeah.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad
There's
at
just
following
one more.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Click door 430. I don't... Well, hold on. No worries.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him
Rip.
what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged
I
to
got
his
it.
death.
4:30,
Good job,
5
Stanley.
times.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Alright, door 430.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Don't worry, I've kept
I
clicking.
suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort
I'm
that
pretty
warrants
sure I've already clicked
recognition.
it 20 times.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the
Hey.
satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
How dare you?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Just because you're the narrator, think you can just make ridiculous demands of me?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter
Man,
what the cost.
This
Why don't you
asshole.
go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Do I do it? But the numbers go up, so I don't know where 417 is. Okay, okay. 420. 418. Aha!
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Which way was that? Four, 3, 7.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
This is ridiculous.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my god.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I think you're just being ridiculous.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
For what purpose? I can't get up there.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Man, this guy is super excited about me clicking things.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430. Yes!
Yeah!
We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it,
Oh my
Stanley.
God.
Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I don't know, man, but that was sure rewarding. And I think it's a good place to stop for now. I have to get up early. So I should probably take a shower and go to bed. All that kind of stuff. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for all of your help. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you later.